Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate with more of Jen Eric's adventures. Last time, we explored the Olcaster School, which was another fun dungeon, albeit a little bit of a short one. And we have some more wilderness areas all over the place, including a few that we haven't unlocked yet. So, like we've got this area over here. Yeah, a fungeon, the fun dungeon. We have a couple areas over in this area, like there's a lighthouse I think over here we haven't unlocked. There's one or two little places over here that we haven't gotten. I did verify that, including one very high level dungeon, one of the most dangerous areas in the game, which we should probably not go to just yet. So, with that in mind, how are y'all feeling? Do you want to tackle some more wilderness this time? Or are we thinking about pressing forward with the story? It's been a while since we've done that, so I'm kind of leaning that direction myself. I was thinking that in this stream we might go to the Larswood, explore it and Peld Vale, and find the Bandit Camp, and maybe see what's up with this Tazok guy. Remember him? He's the fellow who is at least most immediately behind the poisoning of the iron. So, alright, let's do it. In that case, probably
it shall be as you wish.
Should head out. Our inventories should be clear. Everyone's rested. We got our spells. So let's go. We'll head straight to the Larswood. Okay.
You have but to ask.
Now, a note for those of you who might just be joining us for the first time. Of course, we have been switching away from Streamlabs here on the channel, going back to good old OBS. Well, back to, for the first time. So, help me listen in and tell me what it sounds like on your end. Let me know if the game audio is too loud versus, me speaking, or if we need to balance or adjust anything. I think we've about got it sorted out now. Oh, you're not dead.
Really not in this.
Hello. I literally just walked away from a still living enemy. Wow. That was completely and totally my fault. I was just like, oh yeah, they're all dead for some reason.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
But yeah, if you've been following along, at this point we have streamed all three of our current series, including Baldur's Gate, Hellgate London from Thursdays, and the 13th Doll from the Monday streams on this new setup. So I think that we're pretty well adapted. Whenever I see these circular stone arrangements, it always gives me like flashbacks to when Gorion was killed. You think so?
It would be good for you to watch your actions while in this wood.
Arrogant fools, you return to the very slaughter for which you were responsible. Your blood will soak the ground before I allow any of you to leave. I will avenge the deaths of my brothers.
It's like, pardon? Yes, we drank their blood and ate their spleens. No, who? What are you talking about? We didn't kill any... Well, we've killed a lot of people. We didn't kill these people. Perhaps you should calm down so we can figure out who really killed your brothers.
You think your excuses can work on me? I know what you are, what all of you are. Let the wrath of Malar destroy you and your faithless companions.
Ah. Malar. So Malar, you might remember him being mentioned once before in the history of the Dead 3. So he is the evil-aligned god of like predators is the best way to say it. Let me adjust the sound before we get into another fight here. Here's what I'll do. I'll turn the voices down just a little bit and the sound effects down just a little bit. Turn everything down just a little bit. And I'll get the music too, because that way the battle music hopefully won't be too loud. But yeah, he's Malar is the god of hunting beasts, not hunting beasts, but hunting beasts, like jaguars and lions and wolves and things like that. But he's evil, so like he's not the god of animals. He is the god of, theoretically, of nature being red in tooth and claw, you know, that sort of thing, except he's an asshole about it. Here we go. Tell me how this updated sound setting works for you. Anything good? Oh, hey. A magic spear at last. Oh my gosh. That is the best way to start off this stream. Look at this, folks. Do we have an identify spell? Yes, we do. Oh wow. Okay, good. Thank you, Crow. Wow, I cannot believe it. This is the worst thing that could have happened. Okay. So, the very first magic spear we found, I was getting excited because at this point, Jaheira is the only person who does not have a magic weapon. We finally find our very first magic spear of the whole game so far, and it's a Backbiter. So the Backbiter is one of the most famous and most hated magic items in Dungeons & Dragons. This is a cursed weapon, which deals damage to its wielder. This cursed weapon will appear as a magical spear. However, when a combat situation arises, the wielder will attack an enemy, and Backbiter will attack the wielder. For every attack made, Backbiter will attack the foe and also the wielder. This is a powerful spear, but one must ask if it is worth it in the end. The only way the Backbiter can be removed is by a remove curse spell. So yeah, you can't cast it away. It always finds its way back to you. You cannot get rid of it. It's bound to you without a remove curse spell. So it is a +3 weapon, but that +3 bonus is damage dealt to the person using it with every hit. It's like a spatial distortion thing. Think of it that way. Like, you know, you stab someone and the blade, like, also stabs you. Or think of it as just, you know, a mirroring curse, like a portion of any harm you inflict on someone else is likewise inflicted on you. Regardless, Jaheira won't be using that. Oh, man. Unfortunate. Oh, there's a cave bear. Hello, cave bear. Angry cave bear. This Corsone guy is also hitting the cave bear. Imowen.
I'm gone.
Imowen, no. For some reason, it really hates Imowen. There we go. Goodness gracious. Not sure why it was so upset at her specifically.
It's your
Elysium seems far, city dweller.
I must apologize for the actions of Osmati. He had lost his mind after what happened here. Some days past. A group of bandits calling themselves the Chill entered our camp as we worked upon this shrine. They killed and murdered everyone they came across, including some of Osmati's close friends.
Yeah, we put ranks in that last level, you know, bear kiting. Okay, so here we go. Corsone is a druid, and you can see they are building a henge. Looks like a pretty good henge so far. It's not a complete henge, but, you know, it's a henge in the making. And we've heard of the Chill. They are an evil mercenary group made up mostly of hobgoblins. We've come toe-to-toe with them a few times. Yes, made of stone even, as most henges are. You very rarely see a brick henge or a straw henge.
So, why did you let us attack Osmati? From the sounds of it, you knew him well, and the both of you looked to be druids. It's true. We knew each other very well, but there was nothing that could be done. He had lost his mind. I think you can understand that. Sometimes one doesn't have a choice. There must have been something else we could do, right? Or should we just thank him and go on? Do you think that there's more to this story? On the other hand, if he's also a druid of Malar, maybe that's the reason why, right? Like, it could just be, well, if he wasn't fit to hunt, then, you know, that's all that it takes for Malar. He doesn't care. Let's see. Was there something else we could have done? There was no other choice. Do I have to explain myself over and over? Please leave me be so that I may bury my companion. So now he's your companion. That's very strange indeed. I don't know of too many people who'd go about murdering their companions. I murdered no one. I did what had to be done. All of you might be dead if it weren't for my help. Leave me be. What do you think? What do y'all think? Was this a setup? Did Corsone, like, trick us into killing Osmati? Or is he on the up and up? On the one hand, he does, like, you know, it could just be that he's distraught because of what happened. He's a bad man, you think so? Well, let's call him out then. You are correct. I did need your assistance to kill Osmati. There you go. Thank you for the help. You were wrong about one thing. I am no common killer. I am a shadow druid. I poisoned Osmati and his companions so that we could be rid of their weakling presence. Now we should easily be able to make this land our own. Unfortunately, there will be no room for meddling city folk. It is time for you to feel the fury of nature, as only I can administer it. Goodbye. Uh-oh.
How may I be of
Well,
assistance?
We did ask for this.
Go for the eyes, fool! Go for the eyes!
There we go. Now he won't be able to cast too many spells. Yeah, Jaheira just kind of, like, didn't say anything about that, did she? Well, there we go. He wasn't much threat, especially after we silenced him. Ta-da! And we got 1,000 points for that. That doesn't even go in the journal, ironically. Weirdly. Uh-oh. More bears. What do you want to bet that's another group of 4 black bears? Oh, this time it's Denna here. Oh, they're missing one. It's only 3. Why are you like this, bear? Your weapon's not unusable. Reload. There we go. That was very silly. It's playing Ring Around the Henge. I guess there are more city folk here than non-city folk? Theoretically, so I guess that's what he was talking about. Honestly, it looks like a very nice henge. Very well put together. We do stand a good henge.
There's the other black bear. There's always 4. There we go. Now we can get through the trees. Squirrel. Anything over here? Well, there's a squirrel. Secret squirrel. Secret squirrel. We have to be on the lookout for the Bandit Camp or any evidence thereof. But remember that the note we looked through did say that they might not always be in the Larswood. They could be in Peldvale.
Go for the ice! Go for the ice!
Black Talon Elites. Okay, these are not the chill, but these are another... What is... Oh my gosh. Her spear broke. Oh no. Uh-oh. What can we do? Here's what we can do. She can borrow Denahir's staff because that's what she was using before, and she does still have proficiency in that weapon. Of course, that didn't magically go away.
My blade will cut you down to size. Alright.
So the Black Talons are another evil mercenary group. Looks like they were packing some heavy armor. Hey. Plenty of arrows. Imowen just ran out of those. Looks like they've got splint mail, unfortunately. Really would have liked some plate armor, because that's what it looks like. Not complaining we didn't get plate armor, but that's what it appears to be on the ground. So it's like, oh, we pick it up and just, oh no. Arrow of Ice, good. I think we already have a stack of those started. These are probably just +1 arrows, yes. Carry those. I forgot we still have a wand and some other arrows that are unidentified. You'll have to help me remember to check those out along with this scroll. Put all this together here. And as we rest, Denahir can figure out what those are for us. Okay, I think we're good.
What is it this time? You have but to ask.
You have but to ask. More Black Talon Elites.
Go for the ice, boo.
You know what that means? More arrows of ice. Ooh, y'all messed up there just standing in single file like that.
Back home as well as I can.
Arrow of ice. And here we go. Arrows +1. Good. We're starting to build up a healthy stack of magic ammunition.
As directed.
Oops. There we go. We've got more than enough now that we can realistically start using it as need be. Some we have in more limited quantities than others. Like we have a lot of those Arrow of Fire +2. Which is great.
It shall be as you wish.
There's certainly more than one point in the game where those are going to be handy. I keep waiting to run into a troll, and we haven't yet. Which is probably good, but... because trolls, they don't stay down when you kill them. You have to finish them off like the last point of damage dealt to them must be fire or acid in order to make them stay dead. Otherwise, after a few rounds, they regenerate enough health to just get back up.
Perhaps this group needs not quite as much help as I thought.
That looks like the base of a tower, perhaps. Some ruins. Oh, some gibberlings. Ooh, a lot of gibberlings.
Let's give it a trophy as you will.
Oof. Sorry, Jaheira. I was walking them away, but I didn't turn quite quickly enough. Look at that, though. Denhir got them all. Love that. That's what Fireball is for, baby.
Go for the eyes, fool! Go for the eyes! I shall attend to it in a trice.
Oh, more of them.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
down to size.
There's so many.
Can I help you?
Okay, actually, let's have Jaheira pick this stuff up. Most of it is just going to be gems. I see a couple of scrolls. Oh! Uh-oh, what's happening here? Oh no!
It's about time you came through for me. I was beginning to wonder whether your incompetence was... Wait. This isn't right. You fool! I am not fully revived. I am diminished, damaged, and dangerously deteriorated. Why, I've even lost some of my perspicacity.
Who is this fun character?
Najim? Are you even listening? My most obedient servant, friend. Where are you? Surely you aren't going to leave me up here.
A dark elf mage of some kind?
Ah, you conniving cur! I will crack your realm wide open and drag you into this plane of... Oh. Hello. Well, this is awkward.
Who the hell are you?
How could I forget? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Baloth Baratil, more commonly known as Baloth the Entertainer. Yes, I know, that Baloth. Fall to your knees and beg for mercy. I'm sure you know the drill.
Oh, okay. Baloth the Entertainer. This is an unfamiliar encounter. I don't know that I've ever had this happen to me before. This must be an enhanced edition encounter. A new companion because he's fully voiced. Ooh. What do you think? Shall we just say we shall do no such thing? Or shall we snark at him? I'm not sure. He seems like the kind of person who maybe would appreciate snark, but I don't know if he's in the mood. Alright, we'll see how he responds.
Perhaps you aren't as cultured as I had assumed. In any case, it seems that I am in a bit of a bind. I am unable to return to my home, left bare to the boundless barbarism of the surface world.
What a shame. How could a nice guy like you get mixed up in a situation like this?
You must be crawling with questions, but first, let me elucidate recent events. Perhaps many of your petty ponderances will be answered.
By the gods, if my eyes continue to roll at this speed, they'll begin to smoke. Okay.
My most recent project was a little something I called the Black Pits. I'm sure you've heard of it. Mortal pitted against mortal in a desperate bid to... Oh, it doesn't matter anymore.
The Black Pits. Yes, in fact, I visited that particular bank of outhouses many times. So, no, what are you talking about?
You must be out of the loop. It was a marvelous sight. The roaring crowd, my obedient djinn slave keeping the prisoners in line, the sound of hammer crushing bone. Ah, such fond memories.
How did you get a genie?
A favor here, a clever spell there, a geese or two. It's not so hard.
Okay. And it worked out so well for you.
Things went quite swimmingly until some upstarts tricked me into facing them in battle. They cheated, of course. But I am nothing if not calculatingly cautious. And so I instructed that djinn jerk Najim to grant me a final wish. That I be protected from death. Oh, he granted that one all right. As you can see, I live again. No demon web pits for me. But I am bereft of my previous power. Forced to converse with a pack of mouth-breathing... Oh, I apologize. I'm beginning to ramble.
The demon web pits are the realm of Lolth, the spider goddess of the Drow, the Dark Elves. So, of course, that's where their souls go when they die. I've been called worse by better. In any case, I feel a request coming.
I am simply unaccustomed to dealing with your kind on less than crushingly advantageous terms.
Oh, I'll try to speak slowly and in reverent tones.
I do not make it a habit to beg others for aid, and I prefer to lend favors rather than request them.
Oh, now I definitely feel a request coming.
Clearly, I still command some of my powers. Even in this diminished state, I must remain one of the top 5 spellcasters in all the realms. If someone were to offer me martial protection, I'm sure I could be of great help to whatever it is you're doing.
I'm afraid we can't do that.
No. No, 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 no! Don't leave me here, you moronic miscreant! There are pale-skinned barbarians everywhere!
Okay, go to the Friendly Arm Inn, then. Hide outside the walls on the east side. You probably won't be discovered and killed. Probably.
Fine. I'll just make my way there myself. I don't need your help. Begone!
He was resurrected before my eyes. He was obnoxious and rude and asked if he could join with me for protection. Instead, I sent him to the Friendly Arm Inn. Perhaps he will not be eaten by bears on his way. Perhaps. Maybe.
Nature's servant awaits.
Okay, well, that was
As you
a
direct.
lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Oh, man, see? I love this, because I've played this game a bunch of times, but that was completely new to me. So just one more reason to give the Enhanced Edition a go if you haven't tried it already, because even if you are a longtime fan of Baldur's Gate, there is great new material in the Enhanced Edition, which is very much in tone with the rest of the game. So, ooh, thank you. Appreciate that, Kuka.
Tread lightly. You must show respect in nature's house.
Oh, wow. What a greeting from Jaheira there. Thank you. That was perfectly timed. Well, you heard her, Kuka. You must show respect in nature's house.
You have but to ask.
Mind your manners. Here in the great outdoors. Whew, and look, there's still so much map left. Druid Shrine, you can't fool me. We know that's a henge. Call it what you will. So we've seen a lot of squirrels. We have seen some infighting between different druid factions. We fought a bunch of gibberlings. And we have met Baloth as he was resurrected right before our very eyes. But we still haven't found any evidence of our bandit friends. We've seen the Black Talon mercenaries.
Yes, you have but to ask.
It's not necessarily the same thing, but maybe that is evidence because remember, of course, that the bandits are working with the Black Talons and the Chill. You might remember Tazok saying that in his letters. So, seeing Black Talons in the area, I don't know, because I mean we've We fought with the Chill before, and it didn't mean that there was a bandit camp nearby, but... Oh!
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
On the other hand, here are just some straight-up bandits.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rask!
Minsk, you have got to calm down.
For the group.
I rarely say that, but... Alright, let's pass these over to Jin. And these... Well, that's blindness. She might not know that one. Or maybe she does. I could have sworn she already had a scroll of chromatic orb.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Let's see. So now we have found both Black Talons and Bandits. Surely, these things together add up to a clue. She's in the yellow. Let's get her back up into the green. There we go.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Spiral inwards a little bit more. There's not too much of this map left. Ah, a blue bandit. Oh. Drop your weapons and mayhap she lives out. You outlive the day. I'll not be saying it twice. We'll not fight you. In fact, we want to join your group. We don't want any trouble. Take what you want, leave us be. Or you weak-kneed bandits, don't scare me. I'll feed your arse my boot. Now, we could kill them, even injured as we are. But remember, we were told that if we could get in with them and pretend, then it would probably be to our benefit. Let's see how much benefit. Ha! We've plenty of mules now. What for we be needing you? Let's see. You're too good at your job. We can see which way the wind is blowing, and whatever you're doing, we want in. It's the only real profit in the Sword Coast today. Or, this is a bloodthirsty job you have, and we like the killing. Let us join, and the roads will run red neath our feet. There's no future in anything else. Everyone's afraid of you, and I want to be respected like that too. Please, pretty please. Or, Tazok can ill afford to turn down any offer of help. It's a monumental task he has ahead. We can mention Tazok by name, which means that these must be the right bandits. What do y'all think? Because, of course, if we mention Tazok, that could make them suspicious. Should we drop his name? He seems like he might respond to this. Or maybe this one. Whatever you're doing, we want in. It's the only real profit. Of course, we can try all of them, since I have just saved. So if something goes wrong, no problem. We can pick whichever one you like. Let's see. Let's avoid name-dropping Tazok right off the bat. And try... Yeah, see, you're thinking the same thing I am. Let's try number 4. Save your sweet talk for the boss. Wait, that's not his voice. Save your sweet talk for the boss. I'll take you to meet him. But if he says you die, then you die. No chance to surrender then. Sorry, I got into pirate mode and couldn't get out. Oh, look here. There's a good look at a knoll. You can see what they look like if you didn't know before. And some hobgoblins over there at the side. Get your arse in gear, you stupid git, and I'll not tell you twice. Yar. I'm a bandit. We be land pirates. Blast it all, Tevin, what are you doing bringing prisoners here? We've not the space to hold them nor the men to watch them. They's a bit more than just mouthy. They interested, like they be knowing something about what's going on. I just figured Tazok would want to know where they got their info. What would be bloody important, wouldn't it? He's just going to have to be a pirate. My brain can't switch gears. Alright then, we'll put them in the cave at the back of camp. But I want to hear a peep from them until Tazok gets here, understand?
Prisoners were never part of the deal. Risky liabilities, they are.
Ah. Until Tazok gets here, you say.
What do you mean, prisoners? No one is supposed to know of camp. No one. I know, Tazok. We just thought you might want to question them. They seem to know something about what's going on.
No, we don't. We very specifically didn't.
All the more reason to kill. He'll have my skull for this. Kill them now. Better still, I do myself. I trust not you fools.
Oh, Well, okay. They're just gonna stand there and, like, not really...
You have but to ask.
Let's just kite him around a little bit.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
Yeah, you fight pretty good. Maybe you're not such weaklings. I think you make pretty good bandits. Okay. You have run of camp. I have business to do, but Ardenor and Torgos will keep eyes on you. I take a patrol and leave for mine tonight. Keep pressure on trade routes, and there be extra gold for all when we are done. I leave soon.
Huh. Well. Look at that. So here we are, a new map that we've been brought to.
You have but to ask.
Okay, well, let's explore this bandit camp and see what they've got around here. There is a whole road. It can't be that much of a secret base if there's a highway running next to it, right?
Magic does not nest well in a tired mind. I must sleep.
Didn't hear needs a nap.
A very bad case of armor chief.
Fair enough.
I think much clearer with rest. Might we stop?
I've just about seen enough waking our slave driver.
They're all tired.
Oh, I'm getting a little sleepy.
Jin, that's it. It's just you, bud.
I grow torpid and require slumber.
There we go. He read us out. Well, we definitely don't want to take on the entire bandit camp while we're exhausted. So, how about we get some rest? Yeah, maybe, hopefully these hobgoblins are chill enough to leave us alone while we catch a few winks. There we go. And in true adventurer fashion, of course, we must explore everything before we actually confront the part of the dungeon or zone or whatever you want to call it that actually has the plot in it. Let's see if there's anything else. There's not too much on this map besides the bandit camp, but... Go around it in a big square. The bandits are just watching us like, what are they doing? Did they just sleep standing up for 8 hours? And then run off into the woods? Yes, and don't you forget it. Sleep with your eyes open, making direct eye contact the entire time. True assertion of dominance. As you can see, Tazok is like, he's like a half-ogre or something, if I remember correctly. He's a lot more literate than he is well-spoken. But you can also see they kind of mishmashed his accent, so he's not completely just like, me crush head. But there's some of that in there. Versus when he was writing letters to his subordinates down at the Nashkel mines. Remember, his letters were, like, very eloquent. Well, there we go, some ruins. Well, that should be interesting. The ruins of what, you might ask? Could be anything. Could be nothing. Could be skeletons. Oh. Oh. Our boy. He just leveled up. Excellent. That's been a long time coming.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Well, that's okay, Khalid. We got it. Don't fret, my guy. All right. Ta-da. Okay, still no proficiency slots, not yet. We got an additional 3rd level spell slot and 9 hit points and 1 lore. What will we put in that spell slot? Let's see. We have a Cure Disease. We have a Cure Medium Wounds. We have a Holy Smite. Rigid Thinking, not bad. Zone of Sweet Air, not bad. Of course, you can't go wrong with another Cure Medium Wounds. Holy Smite is also not bad. I love that Holy Smite is, like, in the healing sphere for some reason. Why? I guess because it's the positive energy plane, so technically that's healing energy, but if that's the case, it doesn't explain why evil creatures take damage from it. That's not how any of that works. That's not how Dungeons & Dragons physics works, but whatever. Glyph of Warding, also not bad because we can set traps and lead people into them. But you have to know that an encounter is coming, so it would be very cheesy. Remove paralysis. I think he already has more healing spells than Jaheira. I'm tempted to do another Cure Medium Wounds, but I'm thinking maybe another Holy Smite, actually. Let's do that. And let's double check what everybody else is at. Okay, so he needs about 27,000 to level up to level 7. Khalid needs 5185. Oh, Jaheira, she needs less than 900 to level up again. And then she'll be a level 5 fighter, which will be awesome. Maybe by that time we'll have found her a magic spear. Minsk needs 9,600. Imoen, 13,000. And Dana here, surprising no one, needs almost 15,000. So. Okay. Moving right along. I'm very glad we got that level up. You're always glad to see your characters level up in Dungeons & Dragons. I mean, let's be real. Right? Anybody who plays knows that. And that's true for any game where you have a level up mechanic. We love to see number go up. Right? That's one of our favorite things about number, is that it go up. I wonder if Jin is powerful enough to just destroy them yet. Where is our... Let's see. Okay, turn undead level is 6, yes. But what does that mean in... I just don't think that it's on here. Okay, let's just give it a try. Okay. Okay, well, apparently they don't care. They must have resisted the turning.
My heart's really not in this.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Bad test. Failed test. Oh, the water textures are flickering this time. Still don't know why it does that. At least it's a minor thing. It could be a lot worse. Like if it flickered faster, I would tell y'all to watch out for flashing lights. But thankfully, it's not that terrible. I love that we have been facing mercenaries and assassins this entire time. And yet Tazok doesn't know who we are on sight when most of them do, so someone has a description of us to give to these people. But apparently it's not Tazok, because we walked right up to him and he's just like, "Ah, you're tough, you can join the gang and hang out." Bless you. Gesundheit. Excuse you. Okay, there's the biggest hut. That must be Tazok's.
Whoa, now that was a stinker.
Oh my god, did you hear that?
Hey, you, new blood. Just you keep in line, because I'll be watching you.
And who might you be?
Me, I'm Cretus. I'm your superior. I'm your boss. I was the newest recruit until you showed up. Now you'll get all the crappy guard duty, and I'll be moving up.
Oh, well, Okay. I hope I do a good as job as you did. What would I be guarding?
Good attitude. Important work it is. Gotta keep an eye on Tazok's tent. Make sure no one gets close. They do super secret planning in there, all about where the iron and stuff goes. Smack anybody who goes near. Hey, maybe we'll give you a little test. You can guard the place for tonight. Tazok will be pleased that we took that we didn't wait. It'll give me a break for tonight, too. You just make sure nothing goes missing or your head goes next.
Sure, we'll guard Tazok's tent while they talk about super secret stuff. That sounds like a job we can do, right? Right? I feel pretty confident that we can do that job, y'all. Oh, must be the last guy that stepped up to Tazok. Of course, he wasn't a protagonist, was he? So here's Torgos. That's one of the ones that Tazok mentioned by name. Let's see what he's got to say.
You there. I would speak, and best you listen well.
I am Torgos Denhammer, leader of the Black Talons. You are small and weak compared. Remember this. You cross Talons, and I kill you. Not with hammer, with little finger. Slowly.
Oh, okay. How should we respond to this? We are trying to get information. Should we play along and just pull a sir, yes, sir? Or should we stand up to him a little bit? Just kind of stand our ground. Maybe he'll respect us back. Or should we tell him to fuck off? What do you think? The sir, yes, sir attitude did work with Cretus, but of course Cretus was low on the totem pole. This guy's the leader of the whole Black Talon mercenaries. 1 or 2. Well, let's see what 2 does.
Good attitude. Be sure to keep it when Tazok arrive.
There you go. There you go. Y'all got it.
He hires the Black Talons for Iron Thorn, but you take orders only from me. Understand? Stay away from Chill as well. They only are friends till the job is finished.
All right. Well, y'all chose the right one. So, yeah, the Black Talons were hired by Tazok at the request of this Iron Thorn. Interesting. Interesting, wouldn't you say?
Ah, a few more ham-fisted fools for the Talons.
They certainly will accept anyone these days. Keep to your side of the camp if you wish to keep your heads. My hobgoblins might like the meat on you.
Oh, oh, that's not advisable at all. I'm a little on the tough side. They might bust a tooth or two getting me down. So that's kind of the same thing as with Torgos, right? Just sort of standing our ground versus just, yes, sir, I'll keep my distance. What do you, should we play it the same way, you think? He might respond just as well, or he might, I don't know, that could piss him off. But so far, that's what people have appreciated. Shall we give it a shot? I love that. You're right, Crow. Like, just the chill hobgoblin. Like, yeah, oh man, these hobgoblins are cool. They're just vibing. They're just vibing. Alright, let's try it again.
Perhaps they might be at that. You had best be careful with that wit around Tazok. Ogres are not known to appreciate the subtleties of human humor.
Okay. So, he thought that was cool as well. So, cool. Cool. We're getting along, right? Let's see. What's in here? What's in this cave? Anything good? Ah, this must be where they're keeping the gnolls. I see.
You come to mock Garklax. Garklax's clan been in cave long enough. Let us out now, or die.
Oh, why are you in here?
We in here because of trouble we caused in camp. Big brawl 2 nights back. You should know that. Unless you not Black Talon. You not smell right. You die.
I mean, we just got here. My god, there are other options. Okay, well, yeah, the Flynn's gonna go down first. Let's see. Jin. Let's do a hold person. I don't know if we got anybody. Okay, Garklax next. Oh, wow, he's the only one that we got. That's so funny. We aimed right in the middle. I put that hold person spell like right in the center of the whole bunch. And literally the only person who failed their saving throw was the leader.
Let's give them a right.
That is so funny when that happens.
Let's give them a right thrashing. Let's do it.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
You have but to ask.
Alright, are there any more? Yeah, here we go.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
There are so many bats in this cave, y'all. It's like it's a bat cave. Well, that certainly was a thing that happened.
For the group.
Null tribe. Garklax there had a spell scroll, it looks like. I think that was luck.
The group.
Let's find out. Yep, it's the luck spell. Unfortunately, that means she cannot learn it or use it. Very sad. Okay. And that's it? Man, it didn't even drop a magic
It
halberd.
shall be as you wish.
Useless, Garklax.
You have but to ask.
Doodly-doo, doodly-doodly-dee. There's a couple different ways to handle that interaction, but it's fine. Hello. Excuse us. Thank you. Okay. Let's see what Tazok's
Sorry,
talking
friend, but you've got a date down under.
about. Aha. I don't care who you are. Let's see. This Australian, I guess? Is that why? I have to manually switch gears. It's like I have to go in my head for Crocodile Dundee. Like, this is a knife. There we go. I don't care who you are. No one's to enter Tazok's tent on a penalty of death. That's terrible. We're here under Tazok's own instructions. He requested we retrieve his files and documents and deliver them to him as soon as possible. His files and documents. Do you think that Raymond is going to, you think that he's gonna buy that? Sure, we need to give him his files and documents. Or shall we just provoke them? Because as you can see, Tazok's gone at the moment. So we don't have to deal with him immediately. It's just Raymond, Brittic, Venkt, and Ender Sai. I mean, that's true. Your petty lies are wasted on me. Generic. Like Ender Sai here, you've crossed the Iron Throne for the last time. Oh, that was almost good.
How may I be of assistance?
Okay, let's go ahead and we'll put a silent spell right here. Because you know that guy's a wizard.
Go for the eyes, boo! Go for the
Well, Raymond didn't last long, did he? Do-de-do-de-do-de-do-do. No one really lasts very long against this crew. I love how there's no music. Oh, did you hear it? It's poisoned, though. Oh, she can't cast it because she's deafened. Crud. That's why, you know, because of the silent spell. Oof. Ugh. You stop that. Come on. Oof. I cast that way too close. It got all of us as well, which... Okay, good. She's no longer poisoned. The poison wore off before the silence did. That should mean the same thing for generic, though. And we can still do this because it's not a spell.
You've a task?
There we go. Phew.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Chill by force of arms. Violently vibing. There's the black talons. Oh, goodness. Okay. Man, the poison made that a lot rougher than it needed to be. But it was my own fault for casting that silent spell too close. Let's save that here, and let's see what they have.
Plate and packing steel.
Gems, gems. Ooh, a magic bow, you say. What did Raymond have? Magic arrows and a bandit scalp. They should go to Jahira anyway. These are probably ice arrows, I'm gonna guess. What else do you have? Oh, you've got that chromatic orb scroll. Okay, he's the one who already had a stack. Yep, arrows of ice. Excellent.
For the group.
Necklace. Ooh, some crossbow bolts. We won't use those, but we can sell them. Oh, okay. And a bunch of stuff here. What's our healing potion situation? Let's give these to Imowen and Denna here because they have fewer than anyone else. And then what have we got here? Oops, Spell Thrust. Don't know that one yet. That's a 3rd level spell where when this spell is cast at a target creature, it dispels all of the spell protections of 5th level and lower, including minor spell deflection, minor globe of invulnerability, spell immunity, and minor spell turning. Magic resistance doesn't affect the spell. So this is a specialized dispel magic. So that way it doesn't dispel debuffs, only buffs, which is really useful. We've already got a stack of those started. Got a stack of that started, yes. Friends. Does she have a stack of those too? No, okay. Well, then we will let him carry those. And then we've got this, which is going to be a mage robe of fire resistance. Yep, I thought so from the color of it. Well, they didn't have nearly as much good stuff as I was hoping they would, but whatever.
If none are better.
Oh, well, since you're already there. Ooh, 340 floor cash. Let's get some floor cash in the chat. Ooh, look at that. 410? Oh my goodness, what have these folks been up to? I mean, robbery, obviously. Banditry. Potion of magic blocking. That's a good one. This powerful elixir imbues the drinker with immunity to all spells up to and including 5th level, and at the same time all spell effects of 5th level and lower are removed from the imbiber, but it only lasts for 5 rounds, so careful timing is necessary. So yeah, you can drink that to get rid of some like nasty debuffs, or in order to wade through and weather a powerful spell.
I've done had enough of this.
I knew there'd be a trap on that. Ooh, big floor cache. Look at that. Look at that, folks. 2,060 gold in one pile. Oh my gosh. And what else we got? Look at this. We got all kinds of good stuff. Woo-wee. Okay, Stinking Cloud. Looks like I think she already knows this spell. What is that? Glitter Dust, yeah. Okay, well. Jahira, you hang on to that. Can you identify these crossbow bolts, maybe? A bolt of biting. Oh, and there's only one of it, so, That should be, yes, Horror, which is a necromancy spell, weirdly, and not enchantment. And then this is Agnes, our Scorcher. Did she already know that? Do you have that spell? No. Well, that's weird. It's doing that thing again, where it's not letting Denna here learn spells that she should be able to learn. Because she does have Horror, but see, look, she also doesn't have Stinking Cloud. Huh. So it's not letting her learn Stinking Cloud or Agonazar Scorcher. That's a shame because this is a very good spell. It's one of my favorite like medium level or low level attack spells. Fire resistance applies, but see, it's like you just create a line and it goes through other targets and even follows the person that you're attacking. It's a very good spell.
This way.
Okay, let's give these to Jen. We can replenish her arrows from these piles. Legacy of the Masters, Gauntlets of Weapon Expertise, Thaco +1 and Damage +1. Cool. Who already has that? Ah, it's Jahira. So we found a second set of those. These probably should go to whoever has the worst chance to hit. So, like, with Ashadina, he's got a 16. Khalid has an 11. Minsk has a 12. Imoen is wearing the Dale's Protector because that's +2 to hit with missile weapons, so she's already got a better bonus to hit, although the damage she's not getting. So I guess then by default it's going to be Jin. Look at that. That's going to increase his damage by quite a bit. Love that. Brings that down to 15 because Khalid and Minsk really don't need it because they already have such a much lower, like, which thus better chance to hit than he does anyway. Okay, that's a longbow, so we will see what that is a little bit later. For now, let's see what these turned out to be. Tazok, I have noticed that your shipments of iron have slowed of late. It is imperative that we receive another ton of ore. Step up your raids and get a shipment to our base in Cloakwood within the next week. We need to stockpile as much ore as possible before our ultimatum is given. Also, Saravak wants to know what has happened with the band of mercenaries. Have they been killed? You'd better ensure that they have been, as Saravak will not take kindly to any other news. Deveorn. Okay, so we're learning a lot. So we knew that Tazok was working with or for someone called the Iron Thorn. Now we know a little bit more. So first of all, the Cloakwood, that's someplace that we haven't been yet, but we need to go because we have that quest for the cloak. Remember that? So we need to do that. And then Saravak. Who is this Saravak guy? Well, so Tazok's getting his orders from Deveorn, and it sounds like Deveorn answers to this Saravak person. Tazok, I hope that everything moves along smoothly. I have written to give you instructions from our superiors. I've been told that a small band of mercenaries might cause the Iron Throne some trouble in the future. You are to ensure that they don't live to upset our operations. Obtain the services of the assassin Nimble. He should serve you well. Deveorn. Okay, so this one chronologically came first. You might remember Nimble, the assassin. Remember that? He attacked us in Nashkel. His services did not serve Tazok well, by the way.
Mullahay and Tazok have proven to be nothing more than puppets. The true master of this unfolding mystery continues to elude you. One thing is certain. Someone has taken a very personal interest in seeking your death. Though why, you are not sure. Your search for answers continues, and the foreboding Cloakwood Forest is your next target.
Thank you, narrator. Alright, so we know a little bit more now. Investigation of the Bandit Camp has directed me to Cloakwood. Appears there's a competing iron mine hidden somewhere there. Okay. Well, again, let's go ahead and we'll save this on this file. And now let's actually talk to Enderside.
Troubled times are upon us.
It's time then, is it?
For what?
My execution. What do you think? You're not with him, are you, though? No. I'd smell his rancid breath on you if you were.
No, you're right. We're not Tazok's lackeys. What's going on here?
Aye, you're not. Well, this whole place is dirty to the core. That's what's going on. These aren't your ordinary bandits. They're part Black Talons and part Chill. Chill being a demi-human band, mostly hobgoblins, and led by that creepy smart one, Ardenor Crush. There be others elsewhere, like that priest Mullahay sent to poison the mines of Nashkel, set himself up as a kobold god returned, and legions of the brainless barking fools believed him, ready to do his bidding till death do they part.
Oh, Mullahay's dead. He was working for Tazok, I understand. The question is, who's Tazok working for?
Well, that's the trick, see? Crush and Targos Kosan, leader of the Black Talons, both think he's getting orders from the Zents. And Tazok doesn't do much to discourage that particular line of thinking. But the Black Talons and Chill are bandit groups, see? They ply the trade routes, avoid the cities, and that's where they go wrong. I'm from the Gate, and I can tell you dead as leather that the Zentarum aren't behind this. The Zentarum are a secret, semi-secret society that they operate in a big network across most of the Forgotten Realms, kind of like in terrorist cells. You know, they do a lot of spying and espionage to get their way. They're pretty nasty folks. A desire for silence isn't the only reason I wear soft-soled boots. I wear 'em so I can tell whose toes I'm treading on. Oh, that's such a good line. I didn't mess with no Zentarum. I picked my enemies, and I messed with one group and one group only. The Iron Thorn. And right as rain, here I am as Tazok's personal prisoner. You do the math. Yeah, so these Iron Thorn jerks, what about them? Tazok's been making regular visits to the Cloakwood, so that's where I'd start if I were you. There are some documents in that chest that might be worth taking a look at, too. We literally read those in front of him. Now, go step on some toes, all right? And you can tell them Ender Sai sent you. Ooh, that is very tiny text. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're not even going to try to... Things grow darker here. Darker than I thought possible. In Tazok's tent, I came across a prisoner named Ender Sai. If he speaks true, and I suspect the documents in Tazok's chest that he mentioned will show he does, the bandits are being played as pawns by a power group called, tellingly enough, the Iron Thorn. Tazok's orders are coming from some base of theirs within the Cloakwood, and I have little doubt that it is there that I must journey next if I wish to peel back the next layer of this mystery. Something still seems very wrong in this. It haunts me, dancing endlessly along the periphery of my thoughts. What it is, however, I know not. Indeed.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Okay, well, let's do a little bit of healing here before we step back outside, because they're probably not going to super appreciate it that we, like, came in and, you know, turned the place upside down.
I shall attend to it in a trice. I shall attend to it in a trice.
Or maybe they won't care. Maybe it's fine. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Hey, Targos. What do you think? Should we just pick fights with all of them now that we have dealt with the leaders and, you know, we've kind of found the information that we came to find, and Tazok's not here? So that becomes an option. We could just take them all out. We're not too badly wounded. We have plenty of spells left. And of course we know that these guys are nothing. It's really only the leaders that are going to give us any kind of, you know, trouble whatsoever. And considering we just took out 4 of Tazok's henchmen in there with very little trouble, like the only difficulty that we had with that was I accidentally silenced the entire party except for Minsk, I think. And so then, you know, the poison got us, but... Is that a yes? Are we feeling mischievous? All right, let's see how he responds to this then.
You'll learn respect, you cocky knave. To my side, Talons. These whelps are unfit to join us. That makes them against us.
Oh, honey. Oh, wow, he actually hits pretty hard.
If none are better.
Okay, well here, let's kite him a bit. There we go. Here, Khalid, you kill that guy.
What is it this time?
Let's give them a right thrashing.
A bit of a cluster. There we go.
For the fallen!
There we go.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
No harm done, right? He did hit a lot harder than I remembered. Uh-oh, look at that. Full plate armor. Oh. And goodies. Potion of Fortitude. Potion of Fire Breath. Okay. And full plate armor. So that's AC 1 or -3 versus slashing and -2 versus piercing and missile. Ooh, gosh. That's very heavy, though. But that is an upgrade. See, look here. That would set our AC to -2. Okay, Denna here. Can you tell us what this is? Not yet. We also need... We got a magic shield there. Now, he's got this Mail of the Dead, +2. And you've got full plate. Or, well, plate anyway. He's the strongest one. He might be the one that needs to wear it. Let's look at Khalid, though. That would set his AC to -3. So that's actually quite a big improvement overall. And it's heavy when he's carrying it, but if he was wearing this, he wouldn't be wearing the Mail of the Dead. Ooh, also, consider this. This is not magical. So if we give Khalid the full plate, he can put this Amulet of Protection back on also. Hey, because he can't wear it at the same time as this. Huh. That's a pretty big net gain. Let's do that, yeah. Here, you carry that. And there we go. That's going to make his AC -4, and his saves are going to get better by 1 also. Excellent. Excellent. Yes, good. That's everything, right? Okay. We'll give these to Imowen. Restock. Reload. Can't wait to see what that magic hammer is. Okay, let's heal a bit first, though. Because all these guys over here are going to be, like, hostile now. Oop.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Too late.
I always am.
There we go. Okay. Let's have another on each of our fighters here because they are both badly damaged. Let's see real quick what's here. Got another bandit scalp, of course. Some more arrows for Imowen. That'll do us.
It shall be as you wish.
Alright, let's go over this way. And get these guys next. Hello? Oh, there we
My
go.
blade will cut you down to size.
Nice.
Yes?
Actually, I'll just go ahead and have Jin pick that up because he's just going to pick up the bandit scalps anyway.
Let's give them
There he goes. That other guy we knew was there.
All right.
How may I be of assistance?
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
I shall attend to it in a trice. You have but to ask.
Okay. of this is going really well. Tazok's going to have a big mess to clean up when he comes back, I think. Give that to Jaheira. Let's go ahead, and we've got one more of these. Who's worst off? Honestly, between everybody, I think I'm actually going to give it to Jin because Imoen is less likely to get shot at, and if Jin goes down, we have to load it, so... There we go.
You have but to ask.
Oof. So they've really got it in for Jaheira.
This time. I shall attend to it in a trice.
Ardashana coming in with the electricity damage, though. I love it. It's not super safe to rest at the moment. We could go in here and it'll be a little bit safer. Less likely to get encounters there.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Okay. Oh, can't rest in here. Ah, well. There we go. And no one woke us up to be like, so, hey, how about all these bodies everywhere? How about all these dead bodies, though? There we go. Alright, we'll come back and clean up the containers and visit the little huts and stuff shortly. Let's take care of the rest of the bandits first. They're fairly spread out, thankfully, which is great. Let's go ahead and put some acid damage on Ardenor here.
All right.
Face I will make you dead.
Ooh, Ardenor's going down with much less of a fight. Of course, we got off a good spell on him, too. I didn't really do anything on Targaz. I just let them stand there and beat on him while he beat back instead of really applying our resources.
Where are we?
Oh, hey. Thank you. Camelio, appreciate the raid, as always. Welcome, welcome.
I'll do my best.
This should mostly be floor cache here, so Khalid can grab one. Ooh, he was carrying a lot. Okay, bandit scan. That. Where is Ardenor's stuff? That's going to be the good stuff. Here, let me pick everything up and then just move it into one pile so that we know where it is. Was that it? Yeah, there's nothing else left. Okay. So, wow, he just didn't really drop much. That's kind of a shame after Targaz dropped so much good stuff. Well, it happens. Not everybody has equally good equipment. Alright, we've dealt with the Black Talons. We have dealt with the Gnolls. Let's finish dealing with the Chill. And then we can see what's inside all of these tents, or yurts, whatever you want to call them. And all of these containers.
If none are better.
Okay, yeah, they're not carrying a whole lot. That's fine. We didn't expect them to.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
I think that's about it. Yeah. That's that. So Tazok's mercenary operation is no more, really. In any meaningful fashion, at least. Now, let's see what other goodies they've got for us. Ooh, scroll with flame arrow. Sure. Nothing.
Good on you if you save the day. What you want?
Well, Imoen, since you spoke up, you can unlock this container as well.
I've had enough of this.
Cash. We love floor cash. Nothing. I saw another one over here, though.
You have but to ask.
I think it was this one? Yes.
I'm gone.
More cash. Potion of Fortitude. Nothing.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
What about up here at Ardenor's hut? I assume this is his tent since he was standing in front of it. Nothing. Nothing. If Specific Pixel were here, he would say that there are a few things worse and more insulting than an empty treasure chest, especially if you have to unlock it or disarm a trap first.
Yep.
But we all know that, like, it's not realistic that every single container on Earth is going to have something in it. But it does feel weird, not in a D&D sense, but like because this is a video game, that they would bother to program in containers like these, because they had to manually add them and outline them and make them objects in the game world, and then not put anything in them.
I've had enough of this.
Like, that's always a little bit strange.
It shall be as you wish.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. That's the worst. Imagine, like, layers of deadly traps, multiple locks. Maybe you even have to solve a puzzle to get into it, and then inside, on, like, just a bed of velvet, a single lockpick. That would be so awful. Okay, do we have anything else? All of these potions. Let's give those to Minsk. That'll bring him up to 5. That should be an oil of fiery burning. He's already got one of those. Now he has 2. Put those extras away for now, and we'll sort them out later. Ooh, we rested, didn't we? Oh, drat. Okay, it's just a +1 Warhammer. Oh, that's fine. That's okay. That just means that good old Ashadina continues to be our best weapon.
I'm gone.
Ooh, arrows. Cool. One of those, I think, was an arrow of acid, which she's already got a stack of started. More floor cash.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
This way.
Nothing. Ooh, 76 gold. Whenever you find a big haul like that, it makes up, see, like a wand. Check that out. That makes up for a lot of empty containers. I'm going to give it a save in case one of these is trapped, just because I don't want my hubris to set us back. Boo likes the forest. Well, it's his natural environment. Well, no, I guess that would be space, wouldn't it? The one place still uncorrupted by capitalism. Space!
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Okay, we've got? Yeah, that's got to be an arrow of acid. Yes. Okay, excellent. This one... Okay, I bet... Ah, it is the same kind. Whatever those are that we still have not identified, that was the same thing because it stacked with them. So, let's see. A wand and a shield.
I've done had enough of this.
More cash? Man, we've made a fortune off of this. Remind me, once we get all the way through with the Bandit Camp, we should check and see how much money we actually have.
In the forest.
Because remember, we just spent almost 20,000 gold. Ooh, that's a short sword +1, I'm certain. To purchase that robe for Denahir. And we had about 10,000 and change left. So, what have we got now? Oh, we're already back up to 17,000 plus. That's really good, actually. What is this? That is a short sword +1. Okay. That's what I figured. Here, Khalid, you carry that. Well, alright, fine. Minsk, you carry... Okay, Jaheira can carry it. Trying to give it to somebody whose encumbrance isn't already yellow. We need to get rid of this moon blade at some point. It doesn't weigh a lot, but we should stop carrying it around just because we already told Zahn to, like, leave. So, literally no one can use it but him.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
There's no reason to carry it. It's just taking up an inventory slot. Wherever we get rid of Backbiter, perhaps. We can dump that as well. Alright, what's in here? More stuff.
I've done had enough of this.
Hopefully more cash. Yes, good. I hope you love the thrilling and dynamic adventure action of picking up the spoils of war. Web and fireball. Okay, cool. She's already got a stack of web started. She might have fireball too. Come to think of it. Yes, she does. Oh, no, she did not. Okay, well, that's fine. Free fireball.
What is it this time? It shall be as you wish.
I keep waiting to get in a boss fight and then pull out all of those scrolls at once and just be like, well, we've only got 7 spell slots because she's only a 5th level wizard, but we've got 30 scrolls. Yeah, we did have the other one. And that might be what I was remembering. But I was thinking she had a stack started where we had found an additional one. Ooh. A magic ring, you say? There, I'm gonna... She's not going to use those darts for a very long time, if ever, but that way she can hang on to them and it saves an inventory slot while Jaheira is borrowing her staff. Okay, huh. We'll have to use a spell to identify that. I'm excited now. There we go, just in case there's a trap. Cash. This has been a very profitable venture.
It shall be as you wish.
Who needs that healing potion? Let's give it to her.
You have but to ask.
Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more huts. So far there have been...
So I kicked him in the head till he was dead.
I was about to say no bandits inside. I don't like the looks of you, I don't. Nor do I like the looks of ye, but it's better than a face of pulpy mush, now don't you think? Are you threatening me? We could have talked to him to get, like, information earlier, but now it's kind of useless. It's like, are you kidding? With a face like yours, it's a compliment. Get out of here. I said I don't like you, and it's not liable to change anytime soon. No witnesses.
I'm gone.
Well, he's not a problem now. Oh, I forgot, actually. We should give these potions to him to tuck away. Is that potion of perception? Potion of fire breath again.
I care not. I am gone.
Nothing. Bet that one's locked. Nope. Last time we saw that shape in another one of these tents, because you can tell these are reused maps. The assets are just copied, which is fine. So it was locked last time we saw a container of that shape.
You have but to ask.
Oh, that's pretty good,
Be as
Crow.
you wish.
He is not a problem any longer, that's true. He was not a problem to begin with.
You have but to ask.
Hello. Hi. Hi. Okay. Well, they're just hanging out. I guess they got the word not to mess with us. Let's see what happens if we just take their stuff, if they get mad about it. Ah, they know what'll happen to them if they get on our bad side. Oh, okay, they didn't like that.
You're this way. I am gone.
There we go.
Let's give them a
Put some distance between the girls and...
I'm gone.
How may I be of you? Have but to ask.
There we go. So, this is the Bandit Camp. If you are... If it's a first-time playthrough, this is a semi-spoilery location, so I won't explain where it is or what we're doing here specifically, but it is the Bandit Camp. And it is a place that you can't miss it because you have to go here during the game. It is story relevant, so...
You have but to ask. It shall be as you wish.
I'm glad to know that other folks out there are playing it.
All right.
Ooh, wow. He went down very quickly.
I'm gone.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite old games, and the Enhanced Edition makes it so much easier to run and enjoy on newer computers without having to do a lot of, like, different stuff to get it to run well. Okay, just junk. And I love it because I am finding new things, like just earlier in this stream, in fact, we actually encountered a character that I had never met before because this is the Enhanced Edition, and I have had the Enhanced Edition for a long time, but had not really, like, cracked into it and messed with it a lot. I hadn't done a full playthrough, and so that means that there were characters that they've added for that new content that I had never met before, and it was great to run into them. Is this? Okay, we can't get into this one, it looks like. Okay. I think that that's it, folks. I think we're good to go. Alright, let's rest. And since we rested, let's check out what this ring is. Ooh, the Iron Thorn. Cursed ring of slight monsterism. Okay, the Iron Thorn. This wrought iron band is pitted and stained as if by acid. Between the two thorns formed by the band, a crude lump of silver on its head suggests the image of a skull against a black field, perhaps the symbol of Merkul, Lord of Bones. Oh, so if you put it on, you get Charisma -4. You look like a zombie. and it can't be taken off except by a remove curse spell. So another cursed item. Oh, we love that. We love that about it. Great. Great. Yeah, let's go find somewhere to unload all of this. Let's go ruin the economy somewhere. That's the part they never tell you about adventuring. You come into like a copper and silver based economy with all of your magic items and gold pieces. And somehow we can't get there from here. Okay, well, we'll have to leave this way. It's because they transported us such a long distance, so we have to go back through other maps. Yeah, it's completely unrealistic to expect shopkeepers to just have, like, infinite coin. There we go. Now we can go back that way.
It shall be as you wish.
Or we can go back down here. I believe. Oh. Random bandit. Wow, for just a second I was like, oh my gosh, is he going to kill Imoen before we get to him? I hope not. There we go.
What is it this time?
No real harm done. He must have been the last straggler, like a guard or something that we missed. He could have been a random encounter, but if so, they usually come in 2s and 3s. We actually didn't get to finish fully exploring the Larswood, and we'll have to go back. There we go. So we can go south here, or we can go to Peld Vale. But now, because, see, previously we couldn't go anywhere until we unlocked these other maps, because we had nowhere to go. We didn't know where we were going. Now we can go straight back to, like, Baragost or something. And we don't have to pass through these other maps in between because we just had to unlock them to have a zone to go through. So we can go back to Baragost, we can unload all of this stuff, and then we can come back to the Larswood and finish it out. I think that's what we're going to do because there's not much. And then what I want y'all to do is be thinking about which zone you would like to visit next. As I said, there are 1 or 2 zones like right here and over down here that we have not yet unlocked that are going to be wilderness zones. There's a very high level dungeon down here in the corner that we haven't unlocked. So-and-so's tower. It starts with a D, and I can't remember his name. It's all I can think of is Darren's Instant Fortress, which is like the D&D magic item that's a little miniature tower, almost like a chess piece, and it turns into a giant, like 2 or 3 story iron tower, which is a great magic item. Classic. But that's not it. It's not Darren's tower. It's just that name got stuck in my head, and now I can't think of what the actual name is. But so, yeah, do you want to head back south and do some more of that? Or we can go to one of these other zones, or we can head over to the Cloakwood now that we have opened it up and we know where it's at, and we can start going that way, uncover some of those zones over there, push the story a little bit more, and we also have a quest that we need to complete here. So, Durlag, that's it. Thank you. Thank you, Nivni. You remembered.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Oh, well, how? We sure have.
For the fallen!
This way.
Wyverns, you say? Don't care for that.
I need aid soon, lest my hamster become an orphan.
I'm gone.
There we go. Okay, phew.
I've done had enough of this.
Wyverns are poisonous. Let's not screw around, actually, because we're on our way to heal and stuff anyway, so let's just go ahead and does he have a slow poison as well? Yes, he does. Good. Uh-oh. He messed up his casting because of taking damage from the poison. Crap. Okay, so we're just gonna have to drink our antidote that we've been saving. Come on, Jin. There we go. Goodness gracious. Because, see, look at that. Wyvern poison is nasty. Whew, that was actually kind of close.
I'll do my best.
Who... Okay, she would be better to do this.
As good as done.
Harvest these, and there we go.
It shall be as you wish.
Let's continue on. Oh my goodness. But yes, Durlag's Tower. We will go there later.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Because that is one of those places that's it's pretty challenging even for max level parties. And there's some really nasty traps in there, which Imowen, of course, we are still ranking up her find trap skill, and I definitely want that to be way higher before we go to Durlag's Tower.
I grow torpid and require slumber.
Don't worry, we're getting there,
You have
bud.
but to ask.
You want some whiskey?
As darkness falls,
Here we go.
the mind drifts back to events past, and to triumphs well-deserved indeed. A fortified camp secluded and guarded from the entire coast, and it is naught but easy pickings before your guile. All manner of bandit and brigand move about here, but you may as well be invisible amongst them.
Oh no, they saw us
Your
coming.
recollections are interrupted by a powerful gust of wind, lifting you high above the camp and woods both. Your arc crests in the high morning sun, and for a moment you are as a bird, free from your duties to those below. With unseen hands, the earth reasserts her hold on you, and suddenly you feel less like a sparrow and more like a catapult stone. Without impact or fanfare, the ground accepts your passage and does not strike back. In a moment, all is black, and for all you know, you have descended to the very core of the world. The rock around you illuminates, and a cavern slowly takes shape. Though you can see no more than a few steps ahead or behind, stumbling forward, you find yourself face to face with yourself. Before you is a likeness in stone exact to the smallest detail. A voice in the darkness accuses you, even as it seems amused. Such pride undeserved, great predator, when your whole being is borrowed. Credit where it is due, and dues where payment is demanded. A dagger of bone flies from the blackness and strikes the statue square. It cracks slightly, but the pain you feel is as though you were rent asunder. You were made as you are, taunts the voice, and you can also be broken. You fall backward into the void, and do not come to rest until morning wakes you.
Well, at least the narration was pretty much in line with the scrolling speed that time. Oh boy, gained special ability, Slow Poison! That's one we can definitely use, so check it out. Yeah, now, once a day, we can use Slow Poison as a special ability that's not a spell, which is awesome. And since that's another healing ability, that shows that based on our reputation, right? Heroic, reputation of 20. So we are still getting good abilities rather than evil ones. But what does it all mean? Why are we getting these abilities at all? Who knows? Who can say? It's all going to be explained, don't worry. It does come up. Oh, Wand of Fear. Cool. That's great because that's a spell that we're probably not going to cast a lot, but
I shall attend to it in a trice.
when you do need a fear spell, it can be very useful. That was a weird line read on some of that, though. I love that narrator. It's a classic thing to hear that voice reading the chapter transitions. But I feel like he could have done a little bit better or put a little bit more emotion into
when he is speaking as that voice, like, you were made as you are, you can also be broken. Like, he just, there's no emotion in it whatsoever. He's reading it like a school teacher, well, not even like a school teacher would read a little golden book to a classroom full of kids. He's just reading it and not actually acting it out. Medium shield +1. Okay, do we have, there's another one which is probably also a medium shield +1, I'm gonna guess, and then Minsk has got all of the rest of the unidentified items. We don't have anybody ready to level up yet, do we? Except for Jaheira. Because she did in fact level, which is great, so she's gonna be level 5 fighter now. Breath weapon save reduced by 2, Thaco reduced by 1, 7 hit points. That's our girl. God, what a powerful lady. I believe that they do, Nivni. I'm not gonna swear to that, but I'm pretty sure that they do. So, and yes, Crow, we will do that. I will replace all of her like first level spells with more identify stuff so that we only have to rest one more time. But well, I was thinking about going to like sell some of this stuff first, but we need to identify it before we sell it, actually. So really, we should just go ahead and do that. Okay, what she got? Magic missile, and burning hands. Help me remember that that's what we need. We will rest one more time. Okay, now let's try this bow first. Oh, she's already carrying the shield. Well, if I could click on things. Another medium shield. Okay, we knew. Now the bow. Thank you. Here we go. Look at that. The dead shot +2. A longbow of marksmanship driven by years of rivalry, the Dukes of Spandaleon and Delthuntal. Spandaleon is just like whatever, but Delthuntal for some reason makes me giggle. Decided to organize a private contest that would proclaim the better archer between them. Both boasted the power of their magical bows, but that wasn't enough for Edwald Dest, Duke of Spandaleon. He arranged for the theft of his opponent's bow, and on the day of the contest he couldn't help but gloat in his advantage. The Duke of Delthuntal, known only as Raymond, demanded a demonstration of Edwald's skill on a scarecrow that he had placed. Edwald Dest drew his longbow and released the arrow with determination, not stopping to think how uncannily the target resembled himself. The missile split the large voodoo doll's head in twain, and at that moment, Edwald's head did much the same. Dang. Vengeance is a dish best served messily. So, +3 to hit, +2 damage, speed factor 5. Now, unfortunately, Imoen cannot use this bow, but you know who does have proficiency in longbows? Khalid. And he may never need a bow, but you never know. So here's what we'll do. There we go. We're going to give him 1 stack of arrows to go with that and have him carry it around, and that way he's got a ranged weapon if it should somehow turn out that he needs one. All right, this wand. A wand of fire. Good, that's what I thought. And we know what this scroll is. It's protection from electricity, so I'm going to identify these arrows instead because we might actually use them. Arrow of piercing. Okay, +4 to hit, +6 piercing damage on top of the regular 1d6 unless they save versus death. Okay, so Imoen can hang on to those. Oh, let's go down here with our other special arrows. And then that just leaves this, which... yeah, we're out of identify spells, unfortunately. That's okay. Alright, we had Burning Hands and 2 magic missiles. There we go. That'll take care of us for now.
I shall attend
Let's
to
head
it
down
in a
here to
trice.
Feldepost's Inn. We can sell all of the jewelry and stuff there because Tyron does not buy loose gems. He'll buy, I think, is that what it, or no, he does buy loose gems, but not jewelry.
I shall attend to it in a
Just
trice.
jewels. So he won't buy necklaces and things, but he will buy gemstones, I believe is the way that it works. Okay. Bluestone necklace, bloodstone, star diopside, major with fire resistance. Might as well go ahead and sell that too. We're not using it. I'll be damned if she ever wears anything but that robe of the good archmagi now that we have it. Spend 20,000 GP on something instead of picking it up for free, and you become very reluctant to part with it. Now we can sell these wyvern heads here for 500. I can't remember if there's anything else we can do with them. I am just not sure. Someone's welcome to look that up if you want to. Oh, there we go. Better sell the Iron Thorn, I guess. Where's Backbiter? Who had that? Oh, he won't even buy... Oh, well, because he doesn't buy weapons. Ah, but see, Backbiter is still... Even though it's a cursed weapon, it's still a +3 weapon, so at least it's worth something. Okay, I think that's it. He doesn't have any good items that we want to purchase, so... Now we can move on over here to the smithy. Okay. And if it's a companion quest, then chances are we're probably never going to use it because it's not one of these 5 companions. And we're using this is the canon party for Baldur's Gate 1 and Baldur's Gate 2. So we're not going to be changing companions very much. Now later on, towards the end of the game when we have less to do, we might go to the Friendly Arm Inn and pick up like 1 or 2 other NPCs at a time and do their quests and then come back and, you know, grab our friends and put them back in the party. But for the most part, it's just going to be these 5 characters, so if one of them doesn't need the wyvern head, we can probably just go ahead and sell it.
You have but to ask.
Oh. Yeah, let's go see Officer Vi first, because Tyron is closed at this hour. Dummy me. Doodly-doo.
It shall be as you wish.
Vi. Hello? Oh, there she is. Let's sell her all of those scalps. I love that it shows how many we've given her, but it's over there in that window like you could buy them back. Like, why would you need those? There we go, 31. Alright, excellent. And here we'll have to rest anyway. Might as well give this other inn some custom.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Now more for... Oh. What, she buys the wyvern heads? Are you sure? I don't think I've ever tried to sell her.
It shall be as you wish.
The wyvern heads. Oh, hey, here we go. We updated her quest, though. Thank you, Generic. Your efforts have not been in vain. I just received new orders from the city. My contingent and I have been asked to return there and make our reports. You will figure prominently in them, and I assure you that our accounts will be favorable. Hey! She's going to put in a good word for me with her superiors and the Flaming Fist. Okay, well, we will never know about the wyvern heads because...
You have but to ask.
She's gone now. Ah, well, but our reputation increased by 1, which is great. That's your big reward for that. That's very funny. I didn't realize that's what you were talking about while I had the dialogue window open with her the first time, or I would have given it a shot. I don't think I have ever had a wyvern head in my inventory when I talked to her to see it like light up as if she would buy it. So I had no reason to know she would buy them. For 1,000 each. Oh, man, that's double. Oh, and he doesn't buy them at all. Crud. Okay, well, he'll buy these. We'll sell the rest of this stuff, and then it looks like we'll have to go back to Feldepost Inn to sell them. Okay. Well, and we can get rid of the Mail of the Dead as well. Don't need that anymore. Do you have anything else, Emmeline? No. I don't know why I'm looking. All she has is these, so. Yeah, I think that's it. And look at that. We're back over 20,000. We have broken 20,000 again. So let's see if there is something down here that maybe we passed up before that we would want to buy from him now. Well, there is this. That is +3 studded leather. And on top of that, we could get Minsk a set of full plate armor, and Jin a set of full plate armor as well, perhaps. We've got more than enough money for that now for all of it. Let's see, this is weight 50. What is the weight on the full plate? He's only got one. Weight 70. Okay, so it's 20 more. So he could wear it, but he couldn't carry very much else. For Minsk, on the other hand, it would be no big deal. So what do you think? We've got enough money for that. And now he's got all of these quality weapons as well. That's what we unlocked from doing that quest, see? Oh, hey, that's right. We should buy a quality spear for Jaheira and give her spear back. Because we still don't have a magic spear. She's borrowing Denihir's staff. So, yeah. Man, that costs a lot. I don't know if I want to get the set of full plate armor yet. I would rather see a drop for that, even though it would be like a 2-point increase. But the shadow armor, though, I'm willing to buy. So, yeah, Feldepost Inn, yeah, because we almost sold them there. So, but what do you think? Shall we pick up this shadow armor for Imoen finally? I feel like she's earned it. Now that we have broken 25,000 gold pieces again. Even though she doesn't get hit a lot, but she attracted some aggro back there on the last several maps. The bears especially, for some reason. So, yeah, let's do that for her. Okay, so here we go. That's going to drop her AC down to 0. Excellent. See, because this was studded leather armor +1, so that's a +2 increase. 6, 4 versus slashing, 5 versus piercing and missile. This is 4, 2 versus slashing, 3 versus piercing and missile. And then on top of that, +15% to hide in shadows. That's the good stuff. And we'll go ahead and sell this, and we'll recover a little bit of that, almost 1,000. It takes in trade.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
All right, let's head back over to Feldepost Inn. I need to check, what are her skills at, by the way? Her pickpockets is still only 25. Next time she levels up, we probably need to put more ranks in that, because last time she leveled up, I dumped everything into Find Traps because we were actually in a dungeon, but... so we have not made a set of Ankeg armor yet, but we did find there's a free set of Ankeg armor that you can get in Nashkel that a lot of people don't know about. Well, I won't say a lot of people don't know about it. This game's like 30 years old. Probably most people know about it. But it is really great because it is lighter than regular plate armor, and it's not metal, which means that characters like Jaheira, where she's a druid, she can wear it and get the benefits from it, and she can't wear regular plate mail because druids can't wear metal armor. So that's one of my favorite, like, fairly early game bonuses that you can find. Because that is a huge boon for her specifically, and I always have Khalid and Jaheira in my party. Okay. There we go. I think that's pretty much it. We rested again, so... Oh, Cursed Scroll of Ugliness. This scroll is cursed. It would be unwise to read it, as the effects could prove fatal. You so damn ugly, you just die.
It shall be as
Imagine being that ugly. I'm assuming because it's magical, it's probably, you know, like, spiritual ugliness, because beauty is only skin deep, right? It's who you are on the inside that counts. Oh, that's Jin. So it makes you so... It makes you so horrible of a person that you just die.
You have but to ask.
Okay, our inventories are mostly clear. Save a point there. Still got to figure out what to do with these. There we go. We probably should buy some more bullets. But she takes so long to go through them that it's kind of like, eh. That is an antidote. We need to remember who has the antidote. Man, I really want a magic spear. That's what I'm pulling for. Okay, let's do a hard save here. It's been a while since we did one of those. And then let's go back. We're going to head back to the Larswood, specifically because we did not get to finish that one. You can see we still have a big chunk here in the middle. It won't take very long. So we're going to explore here, and then that's where I'm going to call it for tonight, I think. But of course, I will be back next Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for more Baldur's Gate. That is New York and Miami time here in the U.S., and I hope that you will join me then. And if you're enjoying this and you haven't followed yet, then now's a great time. Following's free, although you can subscribe if you want or pledge to our Patreon, but following here or subscribing to our channel on YouTube, liking the video, turning on notifications, sharing, all of that helps. So if you're enjoying yourself, spread the word. And be sure to follow on Twitter also, because that is where I always post updates about the channel, news like cancellations and things like that. Or if we have a vote for, like, what game we're going to play next, we put polls up there. Now, of course, if you are pledged to our Patreon, then not only do your requests get bumped to the top if you have a specific game that you want to see me or specific pixel play on the channel, but also you get to help narrow down the short list that goes on the public Twitter polls, since we can only put 4 choices on there before it actually rolls out on Twitter. So check that out. All of our social media is linked to each other. If you are watching the YouTube upload and you made it to the end of the video, thank you very much. And of course you can scroll down in the video description to find all of those links, including links to where you can get Baldur's Gate for yourself so that you can play it, because you should. And then tell me in the comments or tweet at me or drop by for a future stream and let me know about your experiences with the game, because I really hope that if anything comes of me streaming it, other than me having fun, I hope that you have enough fun that it inspires you to give the game a chance if you never have. Oh, we missed that the first time. No big deal. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's so fine. More gibberings.
My blade will cut you down to size.
And speaking of cancellations, don't forget, we will not be streaming the 13th Doll on December the 13th.
That's really not in this.
This Monday, we are going to be beginning Dr. Richmond's side of the story.
As you direct.
And because it took 2 videos to get through Tad's side of the story, I'm guessing it will probably likewise take 2 videos at least to finish the game out and get all of the other endings. So we probably normally would be playing then, but we're not going to be streaming on the 13th. So here we go, another look at the world map. Decide where you would like to go next time. Do you want to go to the Cloakwood and press the story forward and start unlocking some more new zones? Or do you want to explore the Peld Vale and some of these other wilderness areas we haven't been to yet? Rack up some more experience points, find some more magical gear, things like that. Let me know your thoughts, either in the YouTube comments or over on Twitter, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to stop by for Hellgate London on Thursday and for the 13th Doll on Monday with my wonderful husband, Specific Pixel. We'll see you then, and until then, as always, thanks for playing.